Welcome to Jman at Magic Gate. I'm Jman, and Magic Gate today is Madden 16. We are on week 17 of Madden 16. We are going to Arrowhead Stadium to play against the Chiefs. We are the Raiders. This is Jman Magic Gate. Jman, in the last time we played, he reached and beat, and I meant to turn off these annoying commentators, but that's okay. He beat the single season rushing whatever. Anyway, run to the playoffs. 2 is what he needs to do. 2 hands all time and slacking offense. He is 21% of the way to 10,000 career rushing yards, 18% of the way to 100 career rushing touchdowns, and 14% to 15,270 career rushing yards, which is actually not the record. The record, I believe, is in the 18,000s by Emmitt Smith. And after doing some thinking, I think we might try to make a run for that one. But since we're at 14% to this 15,001, that puts us closer to 10% for the 18,001. Not quite 10%, but a lot closer to it. Maybe like 11 or 10.5 to 11%. Like I said, close to 10%. Okay, so cornerback Joe Hayden is on the Kansas City Chiefs with 82 tackles and 5 picks. We have Darrelle Revis, 34 tackles. Wow, he does not have a lot of tackles. I wonder who else we have on this team. You know, I haven't actually really looked at who all is actually on this team, because it just didn't matter to me. The most important name was and is still Jman and Magic Gate. So, you know, we're going to go and we're going to try and just run it as far as we can. Oh, they have Ndamukong Suh. Oh boy, that could be a problem. This guy's crazy. This guy does some not cool stuff, to be honest. Okay, so I think we just keep running it. I think we just keep running it. We see how much further beyond that, how much. Let's shatter that record. That's what I want to say. Let's crush that record. Let's make it nearly impossible for anybody else to do. Also, we start with the ball right now, which has been a common theme for this season. And a lot of the time in this situation, we have actually kept the ball for the entirety of the quarter. So, you know, here goes that. You can also see the breath from the players. So that's really cool. I like that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, we almost broke that one. But that's okay. That's another 14. Yeah, special. Yeah, it hasn't happened yet. 2,187. We should break 2,200 yards, maybe even 2,300 yards. Also, the other record we're going for, I think we're tied right now for the most rushing touchdowns in a single season. I think 18 is that number, and they're going to say it again. We are at 18, so if we get to 19, that breaks another record. Another thing they're going to just talk about as well. But we'll just keep doing it, keep letting them cheer for J-Man, because, you know, he deserves it. He is a rookie. This is a rookie who has just come into the NFL and said, I am the greatest running back ever seen. I'm better than Walter Payton. I'm better than Eric Dickerson. I'm better than Emmitt Smith. And I think that did, I don't know what we're at. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that broke 2,200. So that's great. We are crushing it. Again, that's all they're going to say. Every rushing play, that's all they're going to say. And as the rushing plays continue to be successful, that was about 2 yards, so that wasn't as successful, but it was good enough to at least keep pushing it. Because, yeah, it was only 2 yards. But there's a new NFL record right there. See? That's all I have to do. Just run it. If I get a yard, it's two rush, or a new, what am I saying? I was not, I looked down at my thumbstick and it's telling him to go to the right. That was not the way I wanted to go. Okay, so we're at third down now, 3rd and 7, and that only got me 1 yard, but 1 yard is 1 more yard on that record. So now we definitely want to do something other than just rush. We want to try and get a pass going and try and help our team. And I don't know what has happened. So is it 4th and 7? It looks like it's 1st and 10. There we go. Again, I want to slow the game pace down. I want to run it as far as I can. But the last 2 times I ran it did not go so well. Because right there, I cannot get my thumb to go the way I want it to go. And actually, I took over too early. That was still pretty good. We got some little jukes on there. We've run this one 135 times. Also, I was looking at another record. Somebody having 400 some odd attempts in a single season on rushing. Not Eric Dickerson, somebody else. And I think we're working on breaking that one as well. So I don't know how many rushing attempts we have on this season, but yeah, we'll see if we can break that too. And look at that hole. That was awesome. That didn't get a first down, but that was really good. Yes, it's been reset. It's a special moment. Okay, so we're at 2nd and 1, which is actually, yeah, like I said, that's successful. And now we got a first down, and now we got a touchdown. And I think we did just break another record. I think that 19 rushing yards in a single season. How was that? Oh, okay. So I think we set a new NFL record for single season rushing touchdowns as well. Wow, we got that back fast. All right, so the drive goal is a rushing touchdown. Oh, wow, we are nice and close. Pick, an interception, a muffed special teams kick, maybe. Oh, we even got that in before the end of the first quarter. So, wow. Let's do it. Yeah. 2nd and 1. Oh, yep. See, there's still. It's not. I guess it's not so special when it happens every play. I mean, like, if it wasn't every play, it would be special. But we just went, there we go. That's all they're going to say. So we got an advertisement coming up. Let's see, Papa John's, Gatorade, Snickers. Not Andy Reid. Andy Reid is not the advertisement. But yeah, okay, everybody's celebrating that. Think about his family. Papa John's. Enjoy the Papa John's moment. I am sorry. I'm sorry about these guys. I knew going in every time I ran the ball successfully, getting 1 yard or more, it would be a special moment. Think about his family, because it's a new record every time. And instead of kind of leaving it alone and forgetting it and coming up with something more original, they didn't. And so now we've been hearing this from the end, or from halfway through the last game all the way through this game. And if the playoffs count for some of this, then we're going to hear it during the playoffs also. So what I might try to remember is to shut these annoying commentators off. And there we go. 20 touchdowns rushing. That's awesome. There we go. Breaking all kinds of records, setting all kinds of records. We are just getting it all taken care of here. So let's send to my next play, and they got a touchdown, which is fine. no big deal. And see, 30 yards rushing, so we definitely want to keep rushing. It doesn't look like it has to be a 30-yard rush. Again, of course, I'm not opposed to a 30-yard rush, but it doesn't look like it has to be a 30-yard rush. That 4 yards rush, that 4 yards does seem to be enough to add to, of 30, so 26 more yards. 14 more yards to get to 100 yards this game, and there's another first down right there. Not quite 14 yards. We're 5 yards away, it looks like, from 100 rushing yards this game. Man, I did this to myself. I wanted to break it. I wanted to shatter it. I wanted to set an amazing record. And honestly, I feel like I have set an amazing record. So, I mean, at least we have that much. We have an amazing record. Also, we have not had a hold yet, as I say it, and then, oh, that should have been a penalty. The play was done, guys. Ooh, 1 more yard. So normally I'd be like, okay, I need to get 6 yards to get the first down. Right now, I just need to get 1 more yard, and there we go. There's the 1 more yard for 100 rushing yards this game, plus another first down, and we want to go 3 more yards. 3 more yards gets us the goal for the drive. That wasn't 3 yards. That's okay. That's okay. Well, that was positive, I guess. That's not what I was expecting. No, it wasn't. Well, I don't know. They're saying I still need that. How was that? Well, these commentators are kind of... These commentators are weird anyway. But there we go. We got that 30 rushing yards on the drive. Let's pass it some now, because we're in a little bit of trouble being 3rd and 7 right now. But let's get it going. Let's get to the half. Flag, holding. All right, so there we go. I was talking about this. We hadn't had a hold yet, so here's our hold. Holding, offense. Gronkowski, holding, offense. David DeCastro. David DeCastro. Okay, well, whatever. So, okay, it's tied now. Great. Tied is not what I want, but that's okay. I think that the tie would have happened even without going 4th down and then and everything like that. So, okay, good. We don't hear that anymore. What are we looking at? 3rd and 4. They pulled me for 1 play. Wasn't successful, so they realized that they need Jman and Magic Gate, which is me. I can say that's me because I'm Jman at Magic Gate. There's a first down, one of the 2 that we need for the drive. But at the same time, I don't know what I'm saying. They pulled me. Or no, I am Jman at Magic Gate. That's me. And I named this rushing back, running back, fullback, halfback, tailback, whatever you want to call him. Ooh, 2,300 rushing, 2,300 yards, 2,300 yards, and counting. Oh, there we go. That was good. Plus, hold on to the ball right now. Chew some clock. I've got no problem with what I'm doing right now. I don't think that I'm being selfish right now. I think that I am being successful. Haven't fumbled the ball. And we're just, well, that was should not have been that successful. That was dumb, but it turned out to be successful. I will take that as successful because it was looking like at one point that I was not going to go 2 yards, and then I wound up going 5 yards, and I did that again. I try to push to go forward, and my thumb, I know it's on my thumb, and I know it's my own. I can control it. I'm not controlling it the way I need to. Oh, it's 3rd and 5. I should have passed it. I should not be running a run play. I should have been trying to pass it. But I'm definitely not trying to go as straight down the field as I could. Also, I probably could have tried to truck the guy there. That might have made more sense, and I should really try to do that. So here we are in the 4th quarter. We've got 6 minutes left. Right now, running the clock. Ooh, they got to me. Oh, guess what? They didn't say. They won't say. Actually, they still might say it. Ooh. So, because it's still been beaten, they're just going to keep mentioning it. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Again, I probably should have tried to truck, but that's okay. I'm not really going to complain about that. 141 times in this season, we've run this particular play that we're going to do right now and get the first down on and try to slow down some. I don't know, man, it takes time to actually do it. I mean, it seriously, this has been just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. And, you would think a broken tackle, another broken tackle, wow. You would think that eventually they would just say, just kind of ignore it. But it's like, I guess because it's set to just say it at the event, so it's kind of like no matter what I do, it's just going to keep saying it unless I don't do it, which is not going to happen because that's my goal. That's what I want to do. I want to shatter this. We're at 2,300 plus rushing yards with 20 rushing touchdowns, and I'm hoping to get to 21. We'll see in a second what we're actually at. 2,349 rushing yards. They pulled me for a play. I don't know what down we're on now. We're at 2nd and 5. Okay. After this play, if there is no touchdown, we're actually going to let it drop into the 2-minute warning. If we don't score a touchdown. We didn't score a touchdown, but we got a first down, so we're going to slow it down. 2,360. That's impressive. That doesn't happen. Especially in a day like today where everybody just wants to throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. And I don't know why they're talking so much about that. I know why they're talking about it, but I don't know why I didn't think to get rid of it and not have to hear it, because, oh man, it is like the most, after you hear it once, it's great, it's cool. And then it's like, think about it, his mom, his dad, okay, yeah, cool, his wife, his kids. Wait, it's the man, he did it. His mom and dad trained him, okay, sure, I can see that. Okay, 1 yard to go, and this will get us ahead. The issue is, I just had another game update. Remember, we play Gran Turismo on this channel. You see me play that. That's what just updated. So, okay. I kind of don't want to get a touchdown here, but I do, and there it is. There's a touchdown. That's the 21st touchdown of the season. And so, yeah, just by getting 1 yard. So, that's cool. All right, now we got to keep them from scoring, and they scored. Oh, no.
The Raiders offense takes the field here.
All right, now this wants me to get a 20-yard rush. I don't know if I can get a 20-yard rush. I think though we did this once before and it didn't work out the way that I had hoped. Let's try a pass, because this worked out the way that I wanted at one point. We did a pass and yeah, so let's try this. I don't know if this will work this time. It should, really. Okay, use it. Use that timeout. We got a timeout. We got one timeout. Oh, the Raiders did? Okay. Sure. I'm okay with that. I'm going to run the same play. 9 yards per attempt. How many passing? Oh, okay, yeah. Not a lot. So, yeah, so here's our chance to try to... Not to me, dummy. Okay, Oakland used a timeout. Oh, I'm Oakland. That's... I forgot who I was, I guess, apparently. I'm like, Okay, so if we can do this, even if we don't get to the end zone, if we can get close enough with not a lot of time and leave 2 seconds on the clock, we have a chance to do a field goal. And if we don't get a touchdown here, and no, overtime. Darn it. I didn't want to have to go to overtime. Oh, there we are. We're coming up for the coin toss here. Okay. Oh, man, I'm so mad about coin toss. Heads. It's tails. Okay, Chiefs are going to decide they want the ball. I don't know what happened to my defense. I had defense going. My defense was strong. And then all of a sudden, they allowed 3 touchdowns. And I was doing, hold on to the ball, hold on to the ball, hold on to the ball. So, come on. Why are we going so slow, game? All right, so simulate to them scoring a touchdown, and we just lost. I don't know. That was my defense. I don't know what happened there. Congratulations to the Chiefs with their 203 passing yards, 188 rushing yards for the Raiders, who are still, by the way, going to the playoffs. 4 passing touchdowns. That I gotta say, that is impressive. That feels cheap to me, this last game of the season, but you can't control everything, especially when you're only playing as one player. And if that's how the playoffs go, then the playoffs are gonna feel cheap to me. But I still had a amazing rookie season. Run to the playoffs for the fumbles, successful. Milestone goal completed, 100 rushing yards, successful. Milestone goal completed, 2 rushing touchdowns, completed. So we're going to go ahead and advance to Wild Card Week, where I don't think we're playing. I think we get Wild Card Week off. I'm not sure what our seeding is. Most likely we're a number 1 seed. We could be number 2 seed. But I don't think we're playing Wild Card Week. I think we get Wild Card Week off.
Wild card round. Remember, the playoffs are single elimination.
Oh, wait. What? Okay, so apparently we are playing a wild card game. That surprises me. But the Jets are in a wild card game as well, 12-2. So let's look at our milestone goals here for the season. Offensive Player of the Year award. Cool. Offensive Runner of the Year award. I'm not sure what Offensive Rookie of the Year award. I bet that's what that was. 1 Best Running Back award. 1 League Leader Rushing Yards award. And Pro Bowl. Congratulations. You got selected to go to the Pro Bowl. That doesn't mean I'm going to play in the Pro Bowl, because if the Raiders make it to the Super Bowl, they are not playing in the Pro Bowl. Who in the West? I have to look at some stuff now. Let's do this. I want to look at something really quickly because I'm a little bit confused actually. Let's see, standings. So in the AFC West, we led the AFC West. The Titans were 12-4. Okay. Let's see. I want to just choose the AFC. Titans were 12-4. Bills were 12-4. Jets were 12-4. And we're playing the Jets at home though, because the Jets. Let's see. We're in the East. Yeah. So the Bills won their conference in the East. The Jets are wild card. Let's see. Titans won the South, so the Colts are wild card. The Steelers won the North, and the Raiders won the West. 11-5. I mean, look, everybody who made it is either 12-4 or 11-5, and that last game, unbeknownst to me, losing that last game cost being a higher seed. I would have beaten I had beaten the Titans. I'm not sure about the Bills. I don't think I played the Colts. I did beat the Steelers beat me. That's why. Yeah, it's the teams that beat me. Man. All right, well, this is looking good then. That's great to see. And then while we're looking at stats, or while we're looking at stuff, let's look at stats really quickly. I want to see, oh, there I am on the Legacy leaderboard. 467 attempts. I believe that's a record. The 21 touchdowns, that's a record. Of course, 2,361, that's a record. 3 fumbles. Well, I'm not going to say that's a record, but that's really low. Only 3 in the season. 46. I don't even know what that is. Yards after first hit, 636. Okay, that's not bad. Only 5, 20 or more. I had a 54 was my longest, and I played in all 16 games. That's really good. And then downs, 658. So that's exceptional. That is why the All-Star team was made. And then when we look at Legacy leaderboard here, I want to kind of see what my legacy score is. So Barry Sanders at the top with 19,350. Let's see. Oh, that's maybe it jumped some. Yeah, it had to have. But anyway, Jman and Magic Gate is okay. So maybe that's not the height of it, but Jman Magic Gate is 2,905. Oh, I could have seen that right there. Okay. So Calvin Johnson, Jay Charles, Sam Jackson, I don't know, Frank Gore, Marshawn Lynch, Adrian Peterson, maybe. I'm not sure. Marshall Faulk, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders. I think there are more higher than that because there are people on this list that I don't see, like Tom Brady. That's not Ray Rice. That's Reggie Bush, which actually makes sense. He didn't do as well as people thought he would do. I'm just talking too much now, just trying to wrap my head around how this season could have ended the way it did. I am surprised that we're in the wild card, but in my rookie year, we still made it to the playoffs. That's impressive. What else is impressive is we get to host this wild card game, even though the Jets have a 12-4 record. So, thank you for watching. May God bless you, and remember, God loves you.